Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Carnation Crafts TV. I'm Laura. Bunny is next door, ready to read out your messages, answer any questions, anything at all. We are live, interactive, so please feel free to message in to the show. Bunny is there waiting for your messages. Now this show, we are doing the DT showcase, which means that we're going to recreate 3 cards the design team have made when they were making the samples for our brand new collection, which is really lovely because we get to show their cards and obviously we get to show you how they've made them as well. This is our brand new collection. If you've missed it, go back, have a look. We do go through the collection in a lot more depth in the other shows, but this is the Sunrise to Sunset collection. It's item 251103. You've got the QR code there as well. It is going to go back up to full price at midnight tomorrow. I'm going to be honest, I don't think the stock will be there, so if you do want to grab it while it's there. You do get those 10 dies included in this, plus you get a stamp set in there as well, which is something really different as well. We don't always include a stamp set in the collection, so I think that's something really lovely to add in. And they do kind of coordinate as well with some of the artwork, so it's a really nice stamp set that you'll get in there. But yeah, if you do want to look at it in a bit more depth, maybe you missed the shows earlier or the shows yesterday, go back and have a look and watch them. Like I said, we do go over it in more depth, but for this show we are going to focus on the design team cards. Okay, so for the first one we are going to do this card by Fiona with the lovely boat in there. I think that's such a lovely one. Now I've obviously just like recreated this now, so there is going to be slight differences, but it gives you the idea of how the card was made. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that there so we can see Fiona's lovely card. And yeah, do message us in as well. Like I said, Bunny is there. So if you've got any questions or you want to know any, I don't know, any secrets that Bunny can give you, or any tips, just anything at all to let us know what you're up to, if your collection has come or if you've got something nice planned on the weekend, anything at all. Like, we just want to be interactive on this hour. So like obviously we're not going through the collection as much, so we just want to be more, yeah, it's like being in a little craft group, you know. We just want like some little chit chat, and we're going to do some makes and just have a nice chilled hour. So oh, Susanna's messaging saying hello as well. Hello Suzanne, I hope you are well. I'm going to start off with the squares. This is from the Rustic Twine Edge collection, so you can see there you do get the 6 of them in there. Such a lovely collection. Now I'm going to use the squares. The price on this does go back up as well tomorrow, as does the collection, so if you do want to grab that while it's there. And now we're going to use this for the card base, so exactly as Fiona has done. So you can see there, that's the base. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of my Tuesday glue on there. I think that's what I'm going to do now, so you know I've got the right glue. I'm not going to say my glue, I'm going to say my Tuesday glue. But then I might start calling like my Wednesday glue my Tuesday glue, and like just confuse myself and make it worse. Well, we'll give it a go. Let's see how we go. Alright, so I'm going to glue them together, and then that's going to give us the base. And then I think I've glued that the wrong way around. Oh, that's going to stick. Oh, we're fine. We'll deal with it. Right, so the next layer, Fiona's gone in with blue for the next one. Let's just leave that there. So next layer, she's gone in with blue and made an aperture in the centre. Now I didn't have any of the blue left, so I've gone in with the like, it's like I don't know, it's like a very burnt burgundy, mauvey. It is a really nice colour, so I've gone in with that. So that is going to be my next layer, but obviously you can see Fiona's got the scene behind there, so I've cut out the same one with that detail just there, so that will just go over there, but it'll overlap so you can't see it like that one. Now Fiona has done another layer there and obviously stamped on that. I've used the Perfect Papers for that top layer, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp onto this. So I'm going to glue this down first, and then before I add any foam tape, I'm going to stamp. So let's just put that there. And then if we put that on there, now obviously my boat's going to go here, so I'm going to put a stamp up there. So do you want to pick a stamp again, Bunny? She does. Right, let me put that there. This is Bunny's involvement in crafting, picking a stamp. So we're going with the boat. So what do you want to go with? This one, you and that one. So we're going time to celebrate. Oh, you could be going on like a boat trip. Time to celebrate. Oh, it could be just Bunny saying it could just be a lavish birthday. Maybe you've bought a boat for your birthday. Well, it depends. Like my other half wants to buy a boat, but it's like it's not a lavish boat. It's a boat that he wants to like work on. But yeah, but he doesn't know anything about boats, Bunny. It's not fine if he falls in the sea. No. Well, he can like swim, whereas like if we went swimming in a pool, he could manage, but is he a strong swimmer or no, like he's never had swimming lessons in his life. See, he should not buy a boat. Thank you, Bunny. Follow your dreams, but if you can't swim, don't get a boat. Right, let's add some tape on the back of here and raise this up. Maybe if he gets a boat, that'll like push him to get swimming lessons. Swimming lessons, then you can get a boat. I wonder, I bet you there's lots of people though that there's things like that that's like push them to maybe do something that they didn't want to do, or yeah. Bunny's just said that she thinks there's people who want certain cars, or if you know, they want to get a certain car but they haven't passed their driving test yet, so maybe that pushes them to do their driving test. Yeah, or maybe even like a new sport, like, or maybe you've just decided, you know what, I'm going to get into gardening and I'm going to, you know, make my garden look amazing. Could be lots of things, couldn't it? What would yours be, Bunny, if you were gonna like start, I don't know, like a new hobby or something? Oh, I was not expecting that at all. That would be, oh my gosh, you could come and pick me up. How much quicker would that be? So Bunny just said that she would buy a plane and get a pilot license. Just a little two-seater one. Oh my gosh, you could fly to Wales, pick me up, and we'd be in like, yeah, like not even half the time. It would be less than that. Do you know what? I'm totally on board with that. You should do that. no traffic. I could just be like waving at the top, like goodbye traffic jams. Oh, I could have a little glass of bubbly while you're piloting. That actually sounds like an amazing idea. So bunnies would be to learn to fly a plane. I don't know. I've always said I'd like to be able to. I'd like to get my bike license. But I don't know, because I feel like that is something I'd like to do, but then I also feel like it's not something I'd really get use out of. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, because like, I don't know if I would, because I don't know how often I'd get a chance to just go out on a bike. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what it would. I don't know. Yeah, I think motorbikes. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people look at bikes and think, like I remember. Yeah, like I remember my dad. He wanted a bike when he was younger, and his dad was like dead against him having a bike at all. So, he didn't. And then like as he got older, he was like, oh, I'm glad that I didn't get a bike. And then obviously when I was younger, then I didn't want to learn. When I first got to the age of um, doing my driving lessons, I didn't want driving lessons. I wanted to get my bike license. But obviously then my parents were like, absolutely not. You are not riding a bike. So now I feel like, oh, if it is something I've always wanted to do. But yeah, equally now, obviously I don't know how much use I'd actually get out of riding a bike. But I do think it's a nice idea, because I do like the idea of, do you know, people go on like bike rides, like people do it in Wales. They start at North Wales and then they ride all the way down the coast, like doing things like that. I think looks so nice. Yeah. So yeah, do it in a group, and it's just something really nice to do, and you see a lot of different things as well. Maybe, I don't know. Do you know what I would like to be able to go on boats? Do you know, like sometimes when you see like when you go on holiday and they've got like day trips on boats and things, and I always say, oh, it seems so relaxing. Speedboat I've done, and I can deal with that. I can deal with jet skis, the banana boats, the things, there's like rubber rings that they pull you. I can do all of that. I just can't be on a boat. I don't know what is wrong with me. Oh, Bunny's just said the same. She's fine on a speedboat, but she can't do boats. There must be, yeah, I don't know what it is. I just can't deal with being on a boat. So, yeah, but it does seem nice and relaxing when you see people out on, and especially now. I mean, some boats you see now, like some boat trips and things. They look absolutely unbelievable, the boats, but no. Yeah, so somebody said to me that they still had sickness when they went on a cruise. So I don't think, and I don't really want to spend that amount of money to go on a cruise to feel sick for a week. Yeah, so I don't know. Because somebody did say to me that a ferry I wouldn't. They were like, oh, if you stay inside, don't go by the windows and stuff, you'll be fine. But I wasn't fine at all on that, so yeah, I don't know. Let's cut this. So I'm cutting, so obviously Fiona's stamped here on the side. So because I've got perfect papers, I've stamped on the middle bit. So obviously if I put my clouds there now, like Fiona's got, I'm going to cover my sentiment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this top bit off and have that kind of so it's in the same place. And then I'm going to put that one there. So it's just kind of the same, but a little bit different. You can stamp on the Perfect Papers. So you could stamp on them if you use a StazOn ink pad, or if you stamp on them and heat emboss, then you can. Yeah, so basically it's like, because it's got that bit of coating on, it'll, let me, I don't, will you see it on you? Let's, so if I mean, if you are really patient, which I am not, you could just leave it, like stamp, leave it, walk away, do not touch it, and come back the next day. That is not me though. So you can see, you can stamp on it, perfect. But that, yeah, so because of the coating, that ink is literally just sat there now. So if but if you did it with a StazOn and left it, then it'll stay there. Or obviously if you heat emboss it, but equally if you stamp it and just leave it to dry, like, and come back the next day, it will dry. There might be like the tiniest bit of residue there, but if you just tap it, that'll just come off and it'll be fine. But obviously I'm too impatient, like I just want to move on and stamp and go, so like that is what I would end up doing every time. But you can heat emboss it, use a StazOn, you know, there are ways around it. But obviously if you want to just stamp and carry on building your card up, then use like a StazOn or do heat emboss on there and just mix it up like that. Right, now Fiona has cut along here to add in a little bit of decoupage onto the boat. I've got one for you, Bunny. If you could collect anything, obviously apart from crafting materials, what would you collect? So you know, like this is, because this to me looks like an old-fashioned, like classic boat, that I feel like somebody would have this in their like collection. So if you could collect things, what would? No, you don't have to have storage. It can just be anything at all. Just if you were a collector of something, what would it be? It's a good one, isn't it? Oh, she's gonna have to think about it. Right, hang on, because I glued the wrong bit of this. So I just need to pull that bit apart. There. Ah, what? Yeah, it's turned into a speedboat. There. There you go. So you've got our boat there. So it is a bit different. Obviously, Fiona has got an extra layer on top of there. So, do you know what I find though? Even if I try, like I've done it before where somebody's asked me, oh, I want that card, and then I try and recreate it, it still ends up looking different. Even if it's a card that I've made and I'm just doing it again, I'll just do it in a completely different way. Like those, they look very similar, but obviously they are slightly different. You just end up doing things slightly different every single time. But it's a lovely, lovely card there by Fiona. So we'll go on to a next one. So we've got like this, we'll do this little one first because I feel like that's going to be a little bit more simple. So we're going to do some die cutting for this one. So I need some card and we need some dies. Which size is that? I'm gonna go with that one. Is that the right size? Yes, it is. Oh, Wait, is that funny asking me to tidy up after her? Oh! Quick, send me a recording of this bit of the show. There we go. Right, let's do some content. Alright, so we need the base for the card to start off with. And the base is white and this top layer is white. So I'm going to cut the two of them at the same time. Wow. Yeah, but we're going to, well, we could have done, but... Right, we're going to put that one on. So that's the one with the twine, yes. And then we're going to do one of them for the back, and then I'll have to do another one of the back as well. So let's run them through. Make sure they don't move. There we go. So we'll pop that in. So we've got a base and the top. Oh, I need some perfect papers as well. Because we need, what colour is that? It's like a darky grey. Have I got a darky grey? Let's have a look. Oh, I do. There you go. Right, so we've got so we've got the base, and then we've got that top bit with that lovely twine design. So I'll put that there for a sec. So we need another base, which I think I will get out of this. Yes. Right, let's put that. Save a bit of time. If I put that there, and then where's my other die gone? There. So then the mat for that, I'm going to just pop that there. Cut that off, and then we'll run those through at the same time then. So let's put that on, and then run that through. Put that there. Right, so we've got the base. I'm going to just grab some tape. Oh, I almost put foam tape on that then. Look, I've just pulled it off because I thought, oh no, I need to stamp. Right, let's get rid of them. Put that there. I don't think we need that now, do we? No. Right, pop those plates there. Right, so I got my base. Let me just stick this on there. So it's off my finger. Right, so base card. Now, what I would do when you're doing your base cards, because this is what I do with mine, and this is the easiest way that I find to do it, is on my guillotine back home, it had grids. So like this is the mat where you put your cardstock. Well, we'll do it here. So this is the mat. This is where the blade is. Obviously this is where I pull the handle down. All of this has got a grid on it. So what I do is I kind of line this up to make sure it's straight and just leave a little bit overhang on the edge. And then I'll cut the back off one. So obviously that back is straight. So then when I stand it up, it'll stand up straight, okay? So we've got the base, and then we've got the next mat then in the dotted design in the Perfect Papers. Oh, Sam has messaged us saying good afternoon, and her collection has just arrived. Wonderful service by Carnation. That's amazing. Oh, I wonder if she's crafting along with us. Oh, Pam from our DT's messaged in. Morning, afternoon, Pam. Oh, there you go. So Pam has messaged in saying that she uses the Ranger Archival Waterproof ink on her perfect paper. So that's another one that you could use as well. Right, so I've got my mat here. Let's change. Do you want to pick a different sentiment or do you want to use the same one? Should we use a different one? So yeah, it's got well done on that one. So should we use a different one? Your limited edition, you're 1 in a million. Man of the moment. You've got this, so proud of you. Stay strong, you're the man. I just said that, where is it? There. Let's do that one. Oh, Fiona's messaging saying good afternoon to me and Bunny. Afternoon, Fiona. Right, let's get some ink on there. And then this is gonna go about there. So you've got this. That could be so many different things. That would be, do you know what I would use that for? Because I've got a friend who likes to try to cook. Can she cook? No, she cannot. But she will try her hardest, which is, yeah, and that's all she could do. But I just thought, how funny would it be to give her a card with "you've got this" and use the perfect recipe collection. It would be like, "You've got this." So you can, it just shows that you can mix them up, doesn't it, with other collections as well. So I know what Bunny's birthday card will be, because it'll be exactly what I just said, because Bunny is saying she can't cook either. Oh, so we've had a message off Yvonne asking what would we use the spare bicycle, or the bicycle without the man on. Oh, so Bunny is going to have a look through the samples. There's definitely some with just the bicycle. Oh, she's got one already, so she's going to have a look if there's any more. I would just use that. So do you know, like, as the, instead of using the one with the man on, I'd use it just as the bike. You know, especially if, like, you're giving it to, like, a female, or maybe you're giving it to, like, a teenager or something. So just, I would use it. So, like, you could have it there, just instead of us popping in the golfer there, you could just have the I don't know if I've got a bike here. I could put it in there. Bear with. Let me. Oh, I do. Right. Oh. Right. Let's. And I'm gonna put these bits in first for a minute. Oh, and Bunny's just. Oh, that's a good one. Right. Hang on. Let me put this there. Oh, you didn't see that one. Look at that. Oh my gosh, do you know what that makes me think of? Spin classes. Yeah, you could be giving that to somebody who's like, maybe they've just started going to the gym or something. That, it makes it, just because they're lined up, it makes me think of spin classes. Or you could do, what's the one, have you seen the spin class that they do with bikes, but it's underwater? Yeah, so they literally, the bikes are underwater. I think it's because of the water. It's less, yeah, and it's less strain on like your joints and things. But yeah, so literally the bike, I think to like there, or to your, or is it to your waist, is underwater, and then obviously from your waist up, you're out of the water. So like you're, yeah, I've seen them, a couple of them. That's what it just made me think of, because like it's as if like that's the water, and under the water. Oh, right, so that one you could, or that one. But like, I'll show you this now, what I was going to show you, so you can see. Right, so we got to there. We're going to put the grass in. Now I'm going to put this, let's add a bit of glue. Oh, no, let's add a bit of pinfire. Actually, before I do that, let's glue. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this path. Oh, a bit too much glue. And then we'll glue that to there, like that. Put that like that. So that's the bottom of the card. And then if I put this in before I do anything else, I would normally put this in last, but if I just put this in for a sec. Ooh. Right, if I put that there. So you could just put that there. You got this. Oh yeah, you could cut the mat out for that as well. Or you could even put it there then with the mat, so it kind of like sticks out. So it's almost like part of the card. But yeah, you could absolutely just use the bike completely on its own. And especially I think if, although thinking about it, do you know the cyclist, where is he? Oh, I don't know. Like I was going to say, do you know, because he's got like shorts and the helmet on, like even though obviously I've referred to him as a him, but because like everybody that does this type of cycling wears that exact outfit, so that could be a woman. Yeah, because your hair would be in the helmet, so it could be a woman, couldn't it? Thinking about it, but because I was going to say, you know, if you were doing it for, if you know somebody, like if you were making a card for a female that likes going cycling, you could use that. But then I thought, well, actually, even that, because it's the same outfits that they wear, isn't it? So it doesn't really. I mean, I suppose it depends what colours you'd put with there. Oh, let's give it a go. So Bunny's asking if you could put this with the cyclist. I mean, you could do. You could mix it in, couldn't you, and have it like with him. Because that one, yeah, this one's bigger, so it gives you the thing of like he's cycling off, doesn't it? So yeah, you could mix it up. But yeah, I think it looks nice like that. So I keep pulling this off. I hope that helps. Who was it that, it wasn't Fiona. Yvonne, I hope that helps, Yvonne. Right, let me grab the golfer. Add a bit of glue on him. Raise him up a bit, so he is going to stand there like that. And then I got a golf bag. Do you know what these would make, the golf one, I just thought would make really nice like Father's Day cards as well. I've been saying about this collection for men's, I haven't mentioned Father's Day once. I've literally just thought Father's Day. When is Father's Day? June. Oh, so you got to, well, I mean, if you make and sell though, it's good to get ahead. There, so we got 1, 2. Like I said, I would cut that. I'm not going to cut it with scissors because I will not cut it straight. But, and then they'd both stand up. I see like that one's cut. Oh, So, so Fanny's saying if you had a male who didn't like Christmas cards, they would make nice, or Christmas, they would make nice Christmas cards. Do you know what you could do? Do you know what you could do? You could use, oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't think of that. You could put the Santa's hat, would the Santa's hat fit in? Fanny saying she thinks it might be a bit big. I think we could make that work. And do you know what you could do? You could put Christmas, like, do you know the, I want to say Christmas tree, but it's not a Christmas tree that we have. You know the trees in the background that we use, like fir trees. You could put them there, because like when they go golfing, they've always got like a tree area, don't they? So you could put those there instead of like a normal tree, so it's more like Christmassy. And then put a Merry Christmas on it, and his little Christmas hat. And then it would be a bit like, still golf themed, but it's got that like nod of Christmas in there as well. That's like a really good idea. See, she's fully into Christmas now. Christmas has started. The bunny has got a Christmas idea. It is fully Christmas now. Right, let's go on to our next one. So this one, I'm gluing myself here. Right, we've got one here. Let me just, everything's sticking to me. Right, we've got one here by Pam. Oh, Pam asked it in, did she? She did. So we got this one here by Pam. And look, Pam's written the 50 in. So we got this one here. So we're going to remake this one here that Pam has made for us, which I think is stunning. So you can see there, we got the classic car. You've got bits on there from On the Horizon. You've got your entwined embellishments in there as well. So we're going to mix these up. So we're going to start off with the oval. We're going to use this for the base, so we're just going to pop some glue on the top and pop them two together to make our car base. Now I'd do the same thing again, where I'd put that in my guillotine and just cut the bottom of that to make sure that it's straight. So I'm just going to put that there. Should I move this up a bit? And I'm just going to leave that there, so that I know is the bottom of the oval. Then next layer in, then we've cut out one of the scenes to give us that lovely scenic look. I do think Bunny's still trying to think about what she would collect. Do you collect anything? Like any small thing, anything at all? She's saying no. Nothing? Like a key ring? Fridge magnet, anything? Oh, so she's saying that they do collect fridge magnets when they go abroad. Well, there you go, that's something. But if you could collect anything, you don't know what it would be. Cars. I think cars is a good one. Dogs. What do you collect? Dogs. Like, well, to be fair, how many dogs have you got, Bunny? Oh, I think I'm on 23 now. Yeah, no, you got fridge magnets. That's a good one. I don't know if I do collect. Oh, I do collect every time I go somewhere. We'll get key rings, and I tell you one thing that I do with the kids every time we go somewhere. It started like when they were small, so we've got loads now. So we've got a almost like a shadow box, but that big. And inside it has got either, do you know when you go somewhere, like certain places, you can either like do the machine and get a squished penny, or you can get like, they do their own like coins there, don't they? So we've got like a box like that with loads of different coins in. So every time, when they were small, they wanted to do like the squish the penny thing, you know, and then it just became a thing. Like every time we went somewhere, they wanted to do that. So we ended up with all these like squished pennies. So yeah, so they're in like a frame. So it's just like a little keepsake of every time we've been somewhere. But I don't know if I'd collect. I don't know. I think it's a tricky one, isn't it? I think I'm on you. I do cars. And then, yeah, obviously if money and storage was no object. Yeah, I think cars. Yeah, I probably have quite a lot of bags, but I wouldn't say I collect them. And I'm the same as you. Like you know, yeah, I'm not like, oh, I have to buy a new bag every time I go somewhere. But I don't know. It is a hard one. Obviously, I collect craft items. But I bet you there's a lot of people though that collect like stamps and coins. I feel like that's quite a. Coins are very popular, yeah. Coins, stamps. I can't think what else. I feel like I don't know if it's like a me thing, but I feel like when I was younger, like we used to collect things, but I don't feel like it's the same now. It's like if I think back to like when I was younger, I can remember there was a time where everybody wanted to collect Pokemon cards because Pokemon cards were going to be worth like so much money down the line. So everybody collected them, and then everybody collected teeny babies, the like little cuddly toy things, because they were going to, yeah, teeny babies, that's it. And then they were going to be worth loads of money when, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there was like different things that you collected all the time. But I don't know if that's just me. And I don't know. Whereas now, I don't feel like, oh, yeah, there's a couple of them in my house. What is it? Roblox. Yeah, that's a computer game. I don't know. No, I think it's just a world that you play in. Kind of like Minecraft. You just play in Roblox world. Yeah. Labubus, them are very big at the minute. And why, I have no idea. But yeah, there's a couple of them in my house. Yeah. Oh, right, let's build up. Oh, let's do a stamp before I forget. We can stamp. Do you want to pick a different one again? Right, so Pam has got your 1 in a million on hers. Oh, should we do your limited edition? Because of the car? We'll do that one. Or a new milestone. It's going with the car. Today is a new day. Oh, we'll do that one. She wants that one. Today is a new day. So let's do this one. Oh, yeah, Bunny just said you could use this for a sympathy card. And today is a new day. It's, yeah. Yeah, I find sympathy cards hard because you want to cheer them up, but then you don't want to be too much either, do you? It's like finding that right balance in between. I think the background as well, almost like, I don't know, there's just something peaceful about the background, if that makes sense. Right, I'm going to add that there. Should I put Pam's there so you can see what we're doing? Oh, so Suzanne's messaging saying she collects mugs, handbags and craft stuff. That, yeah, to be fair, that I mean, if yeah, I wouldn't want to collect anything else really, would you? What do you think though? Because I just thought about this. So you've just said you do not collect jewellery, you just have a lot of it. And I said the same about handbags. So what, like, number means that you now collect it? Do you know what I mean? So, like, if somebody's got, like, 10 handbags and they're like, yeah, I don't collect it, those are just my handbags. But then you could say the same thing and have, like, 30. Whereas, do you know what I mean? It's like, where do you draw the line of, no, that's a collection? Oh, Bunny's saying, is it not more just the act of searching for them? Oh, if that's what counts as collecting, then I do collect it because I don't buy one handbag a year. I must be then. I'm there with who messaged in? Suzanne, I'm there with you. Apparently I'm a handbag collector as well. One handbag a year. Bunny. Oh, do you? No, I don't either. Well, I hope it's more than that, otherwise I think I've got problems. Wow. Oh, Joe's messaged in saying good afternoon to the crafty team. Afternoon, Joe. Right, I'm just going to add this little grounding element there so that matches in pounds. We got that, and then what are we? Oh, clouds. Let's add in our clouds. Let's add in a little bit of texture in there. Alright, so this is gonna go, we'll just lift that up there. I like that on the frame, it just kind of like breaks the frame up a bit, doesn't it? And then I've lost a cloud. Oh, I don't know, I've got a little one. We'll still add the little one, but I don't know where the other one is. Oh, where am I going to add this now? I am on at 2 and 7. I think. I'm saying that, but now I've doubted myself. I think it's 2 and 7. Bunny just asked me what time I was on Hobby Maker tomorrow, and I was like really confident then, and I was like, I'm on a 2 and 7. And then as soon as I said it, I went, oh, actually, oh, check me out. I'm on the ball today. 2 and 7. Look. Oh, I like that. I think it's so lovely. Do you know that? Do you know with the flourish, that like floral sprig? I don't know. It makes me think of like, do you know like those antique like gold frames you get? It makes me think of that in the oval. It's like something you could like go all the way around with it, couldn't you? And decorate the whole oval with it. That would look really lovely. And then you've got that scene in there. I do like that though. I think it's a lovely card. Let's show Pam's. Because Pam's is much nicer. So we'll have a look at that. So that is Pam's card. I can't remember what the other two we did. It was Pam, Janine, Fiona. So thank you. Obviously, thank you to all of the girls on the design team. You always do such an amazing job. So it's so nice that we can show your cards in a bit more detail as well during the DT showcase. So thank you so much for that. Thank you to everybody watching at home. If you've joined me and Bunny over the last 2 days and Dave yesterday, we've had so many messages, which has been so lovely. So thank you so much, and well done if you got your hands on this, because I don't know what the stock is like now, but earlier we were almost limited stock, so I don't know if that stock is going to hang around. And obviously tomorrow at 2 and 7 I will be on Hobbymaker with this collection as well, so it'll pick up again tomorrow, but it will go back up if there is stock left, which I don't think there's going to be, but if there is, midnight tomorrow it's going to go back up to stock, including the frames as well. The rustic twine card shapes, you get the 6 in there, so don't forget about those either. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully you'll come and join me on Hobbymaker tomorrow as well, so we get lots more inspiration there. And then if not, me and Bunny are going to be back here Tuesday with the what? Slot and sand card shape. She said that very quick in my own. It did not sound right. And we've got Floral Embrace with a new recolor. So lots to look forward to next week as well. So hopefully I will catch you tomorrow, and then